I think that one thing that's very important is not how other people define you, but when you look in the mirror, what do you see? And it sounds very simple, and it's simple. Almost sounds basic, but I feel like it can go over a lot of people's heads because people think that they know how they define themselves, and they really don't. Like as of today, how do you define yourself? What was your confidence out of 10? How would you put it on the scale? Or with your intelligence, or and things like this. People think that they're the same person that they was 3 years ago because they don't ask themselves questions and reflect everything. Other people are more conscious and they always question themselves. But for the people that don't talk to themselves, or at the end of the day, like, dang, what did I do today? Or after every year, go over what did they accomplish, then they're not aware of the type of person that they've become or how much they have grown from just last year alone. You know, a lot of people do the New Year's resolution, and that's okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And a lot of people don't do it because they don't take into account, are they the type of person that can accomplish this thing? They just put goals that they want, but they don't touch on, okay, what type of person am I gonna be? And they don't set their characteristics. They don't go over, okay, what characteristics am I going to have this year? What type of person am I going to be? That people don't know how to define themselves. This is what I really mean. When you write down your goals, you're much more likely to accomplish them. If you read them every day, or you write them every day, even more so. But if your goals are just in your head, like, oh, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight, but you didn't write it down, and it's just in your head, and your thoughts just, especially when you have a new thought or a new goal, it's very it's unsolidified. You know, it takes time, it takes repetition to really solidify something in your mind. So if you decide one day, if you see like, okay, I'm not as confident as I would like to be, but I want to be confident. So today I'm deciding that I am confident, and then you pray about it. You pray, okay, God, please give me the tools in my life to improve my confidence. Put people in my life to that are also confident, to influence me. That's not where it ends. Then there's the action. What actions would a confident person take? You pray, okay, it's done. You don't have to keep repeating an action for the same things over because God hears you. Then there's the walk. What actions are you taking? You know? So there's praying about it, and then there's the mental aspect of it, which has to do with you personally. Are you the type of person do you see yourself as the type of person that's going to take these actions continuously to be able to become and receive the blessings that you pray for? Where's your walk? A big thing with accomplishing your goals and being conscious is not only having it in your mind, because your thoughts, you know, some days you feel confident, some days you don't. The truth never changes, but you change. What God said never changes, but you change. When you write something down, it doesn't change. When I say that you need to define who you are to yourself, I mean you need to write it down. I am a confident person, or whatever. I am a wealthy person. I am very intelligent. I am very wise. And then you need to put a signature down there and your fingerprint on the paper. And then you read it every day in your handwriting, because you told yourself and you're reminding yourself and giving yourself an anchor to go back to every day. Like, okay, this is what I said was going to happen. But when you go on your thoughts, your memory changes. When you remember something, you don't remember the actual memory. You remember in the memory. You know what I'm saying? So when you put it in your mind and you just leave it there and you'll repeat the same thing every day, it's going to change here and there, and eventually it's just like the game telephone. You remember a memory, it's not going to be the same. You're not remembering the same thing that you think you're remembering. 1 week the goal may have been, I am confident. Next week it might be, I want to think I'm confident. The next week it might be, others see me as confident. The next week it might turn into, you remember yourself saying, oh, well, I already think that I'm confident. It can just change. And those little variations over time can create such a difference in what you really wanted, what goal you really wanted to achieve. So I'm here to tell you, when it comes to defining yourself, you need to write it down. You know what I'm saying? Make it solidified. So that way, when you are in the world and you're speaking to people, they check you. And in your mind, you have a decision to make. And you feel like a little like shivers, like, okay, this is a response that's going to decide whether I'm confident or not. It's how you define yourself in a solid way that will give you the willpower to be like, yeah, I am confident, and respond in kind when others challenge you. Because when you pray for something, when you pray for strength, God is going to give you challenging situations. That's why I say you pray, but then you have to walk and prepare yourself to receive the blessings.